What's up, guys? We're getting ready to head down to the Good Evening Ranch at Canvas, West Virginia for the Top Tractor Challenge King of the Ranch. So this is the first heat of the LCQ. We got Stefan, Anthony, Jason, and Jacob. God damn, Don! He is ready to come ramp that much. He might have. Look at all of these glorious machines. These are all the entrants into the LCQ. Everyone's trying to get in to compete at the TTC 2025 King of the Ranch. Let's find out who gets in.
I think they give him a little bit of room to get around stuff.
Now this is the LCQ Last Chance Qualifier feature. This one is the 10 TTC competitors. They're all racing all at once, and whatever place that they finish is the position that they get for the LCQ, and this does count as points towards the TTC. And you can see in that back right hand corner of the screen, Macy ended up rolling over and getting pretty severely hurt, but she was able to suck it up and get back on her tractor and get 7. And I'd like to thank Adam Small Engine's wife for this video coming up, but Dawn ended up going up the hill climb portion that was not actually part of the course, but it's so steep and so long that we never wanted to run the competitors up it, but Dawn ended up just zooming right up it. We got Barney from Two Time Garage on his glorious Sears. You guys will see more of this later on in the video. Three, two, one, go! Lucky Ricketts is back at it again from last year, competing once again. Richie Rich Overdrive is also another competitor that is returning from last year's competition.
3, 2.
Now this is Thomas from Indiana. He showed up out of the blue and he was absolutely ripping it all day long. AC Mountain Man's back again this year. He was one of our competitors last year. Macy is another one that came out of the woodwork here within the past year and is absolutely just ripping. Up now we have Tate, the son portion of the father-son duo that got into TTC this year out of two-time garage. Super cool that both of them were able to get in and win a spot and compete. Thomas's wheel horse sounds so good. He's been fighting a busted steering tooth on his setup, and I'm glad that it lasted the entirety of the competition, but it definitely fought him throughout the whole entire event. is up, YouTube? Red02 here. We had a fantastic time at Canvas, West Virginia at the Good Evening Ranch for the Top Tractor Challenge King of the Ranch 2025. I took a little bit of a different approach this year. I've been feeling off lately, so TTC is a huge stressor of mine. There's so much work put into it, and with finding sponsors, super big thank you to all the sponsors this year that came out and support, and had a great, wonderful time. But I didn't do t-shirts this year, and I did not really do much filming either. So sit back, relax. This is the little bit of filming that I got, and I hope you guys enjoy. Guys, you got to make sure you check out Two Time Garage on YouTube. Barney did an absolute stunning job on this Sears paint job. So much time and effort, and it looks so, so good. What you're witnessing right now is this was the mud bog for last year's event, and we were trying to break it up and see if we can make it a mud bog again for this year, because West Virginia's been super, super dry this year, so this was all full of water last year. So I got truffle stuck, and we were just monkeying around on the little tractors, and so Rich was trying to pull me out with the Lawn Ranger, and then he was getting stuck, and Hot Lap Garage brought in the rear engine rider, and it was just, we were having a blast.
We'll have a mud bog. Buggy. Those are cool as shit. Maybe someday we can use the gas engine for one of those. Oh, hell no. Oh, come on. There'd be enough power for that.
It still locks.
Like, it still locks, but...
Like when it wants, yeah.
Okay.
Because I was riding behind you, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, I was watching that too.
Well, no, if you noticed, I had to keep dicking with it on that one rock to get...
Look at this super cool flag, charred flags made. So this isn't the one that the competitors won. He made a big giant one for first place and a giveaway to one of the spectators. And I had him make me up two of these smaller ones, one for me and one for Mom. But they look so good. So good. I'd like to also thank everyone that did end up filming. Hot Lap Garage was one of the sponsors. Huge shout out to him. Hillbilly Blueprints, Redneck Zeus, and Tennessee Mountain Homestead, I believe, are the four people that I know for a fact that did some filming. If I forgot anybody else that did some filming, I apologize about that. But as soon as I know any sort of videos that are linked and posted, I'll link them down in the description. And also over on the Red02 Facebook page, I'll be sharing all the TTC videos that come out. And so if you guys aren't already, go over to Facebook, follow the Red02 Facebook page. And like I said, we got any group rides that are available for anyone to come to, any events that are going on, I share over on the Red02 Facebook page. So make sure you follow that, and make sure you follow actually follow the page, so that way you can actually see what's going on. We got the trusty old 7.3 running. We got Truffles, Dad's quad, and my quad. Thank you, Jamie, for letting me use your trailer. But we're getting ready to head out. This is what my home for the week looks like. Complete absolute mess. Whole bunch of sponsored prizes in here. Trophies on the ground. Old t-shirts that need to be sold. 400 foot of garden hose for the tank trap. Box full of sponsors. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Bed, cooler, fridge, boots, I think there's 4 helmets in there. Some goodies for the Good Evening Ranch staff themselves. I'd like to drop a huge shout out to Macy from up in Michigan for being crowned Queen of the Ranch 2025. We're going to have to end up doing a name change because Macy went ahead and whooped up on, I believe it was 16 other men that competed. She ended up completely splattering herself in the LCQ event that counted for points. She rolled really bad, got super hurt, laid there for like 5 minutes, and got up and finished in 7th place. And then after that, she proceeded to take home 1st place in not only the hill climb, the tank trap, but the mud run as well. So she ended up winning by a handful of points. That girl can drive, and she pushed that machine to her limits, and super proud of her. The following weekend after TTC, she went down into Kentucky to visit Rich, and she ended up having a really bad rollover and had to go to the hospital and messed up her back real bad. So Macy, I hope you're doing good. You are one badass driver, and I hope you guys feel better soon. Huge shout out to everybody else that competed. They did so good. We had such a good year this year. Between the sponsors and the competitors and the courses, and huge shout out to Creepy Crawler for coming up with these fantastic courses. We made the hill climb twice as long this year, even sketchier. It was such a good time, and although it was a great time, I think the TTC saga is done and over with for me.
Retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.